Welcome back to the Curious Canvas. We are your hosts, Jem and PK. We are back for episode 21, featuring Joe Boy and Jordan from JoFlow Basketball. Welcome to the Curious Canvas, guys.
The boys.
Glad
Thanks for
to
having
be here.
us.
In today's episode, we are going to be reviewing Space Jam 2: A New Legacy, a sequel from the 1996 Michael Jordan-driven Space Jam.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm
the
excited.
Space
I'm
Jam.
excited. You
I don't know
guys,
if
you
it's
guys.
that good.
I've seen Space Jam 1 and 2 and 3. No, just
Stuff before we start. How's everything going with JoFlow?
It's good, man. It's good. Like JoFlow, it's all I don't wanna spoil too much, but we're doing a lot.
Everything's
Yeah,
going
and
good.
speaking of JoFlow, there's the follow Joe Boy's vlogging. Tells
Yes,
you all
shout
about
out to
JoFlow.
JoFlow. JoFlow learns to vlog, but you already vlogged before you did that.
No, but this one's official on YouTube.
Yeah, this one's official. It's about
So-
it's stacking up on the subscribers, and this is not out of Michael Learns to Rock. This is so original.
So, for someone that's new to it, what's in the vlog?
So the vlog, I started it as something that's meant to inspire people, where I'm doing something that I've always wanted to do, which is vlogging, where I do workouts, where I do my up and down weight loss, my food challenges. It's just something I've been wanting to do, and I thought it was the right time to do it during this lockdown, where people needs to have a little bit of uplifting.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
time to do it when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect
it's
place to
probably the
start.
only thing you can do at this stage. Huh?
1,000%. That, eating, and watching TV
That's
and
it.
movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all of you guys have seen Space Jam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Jam. Yeah.
Yeah, so just so I can give a little bit of a rundown of the movie. So superstar LeBron James and his son Dom gets trapped in a digital space by the rogue AI. Not getting confused with Alvin Iverson. Is it what's his name again? Alvin Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Allen
Allen Iverson.
You can tell I don't watch that much basketball, by the way. I'm gonna be the noob in this group.
Fake
To
Western.
so they're pretty much trying to get home safely. LeBron teams up with the Looney Tunes and of course Bugs Bunny, pretty much to save the day, and they pretty much go against the Goon Squad.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
So what do you guys think of the movie?
Can I just say that you said it right? Bugs Bunny saved the day. Yeah. Should I start? Should I?
Go ahead,
should
Jordan.
Juice it off, man.
Okay, so I think I put a lot of weight on this one because I'm a big Looney Tune fan. I love the first Space Jam. I'm gonna be a bit biased because lately I kind of don't like LeBron. But look, I know filmmaking. I work in the industry, and I could say that the whole production, it's really high-end production, like the graphics element, all the animation, what they've done is really good. I'd say the story isn't as unique, and it was pretty lame as a what do you call that? The basically the plot to it. I wasn't so impressed. They could have done something better. The acting was, basically what you'd expect from an NBA player.
I
but-
like that.
Yeah, and it's not just LeBron.
Yeah.
It's pretty much everyone. Like MJ's acting wasn't
Was the
so
same.
good. Yeah, it was
It's
the
exactly
same.
the same. I'd say it's on par, to be honest, with LeBron.
Mm.
My opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The story, the MJ story the Space Jam 1 was so unique. But I guess Space Jam 2's effects and animation is just way up there. So good.
Yeah, much
Yeah.
better. It's of the times for sure.
Yeah. So I think that's my take.
I do like that. I do like that take, especially you mentioning LeBron's acting, because I was
Yeah.
curious what all of you three would say about LeBron's acting compared to Michael Jordan's. I
Yeah.
was curious if you would say Michael Jordan's was better, because for me personally, they're both on par.
Yeah, it was on
Like,
the. It was the exact
it
same.
wasn't. I wasn't really expecting much from LeBron. Actually, I was expecting a little bit more, just because LeBron has been acting with cameos here and there, and he had a little
Yeah.
bit more facial expressions, I guess, compared to Michael Jordan. But at the same time, it matches the times right now, I guess.
Yeah, like if you've seen Thunder, was that Thunder Strikes?
Yeah.
There's
Kevin
like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Thunderstruck. Kevin Durant's acting wasn't, like an NBA player would. Shaq's acting, he's all right.
He's
but
Shaq,
it's
but his
still, like,
chemistry's there.
yeah, it's just being Shaq.
Hey, I gotta say something before you continue with with LeBron and Jordan. I just gotta say that after Jordan's Space Jam, it should have been Kobe. Could you imagine if
Yeah.
Kobe had
Yeah,
have done
agree.
Space Jam? He's more of a creative. He would have got more into it. Plus, what we've talked about as well, the added part that it wouldn't have been sons. It would have been a daughter. It would have been Gigi. It would have been, and he would have really got into it. And he really works out his craft when it comes to being a creative. So I thought, plus, not just that, it should have been LeBron, Kobe. No, sorry. It should have been Jordan and then Kobe, and not LeBron straight away.
Yeah, I think so.
Plus,
Yeah, I
he
agree.
had LA to the T. Like he had LA, Hollywood, Lakers to the T. So
Yeah.
it should have been Kobe.
Yeah, he's LA's child or Hollywood's child. So I think if anyone deserves it, it would have been Kobe.
This week's show, we have like a really special guest. I'm so excited I could spit. But I won. Okay, we're talking about the cutest basketball player in the country. And he's only a teenager. This is Los Angeles, like Lake Girl, like superstar. Kobe Bryant. This is Kobe Bryant.
Should have been.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious the reason why they never, if they even pitched that idea back in the day, as in like especially Kobe in his prime. Like, do you think there's any reason why back in the day when he was on top of his game, did you guys hear any rumblings of a Space Jam 2 with Kobe at that time?
All I heard was Ray Allen should have been should have been the bigger one.
But Ray Allen had his
Can you close it up to Jem?
own movie.
He should
Ray
have
Allen,
been.
Jesus man, gee, Shuttlesworth.
Actually, Ray Allen's
Acting.
I thought he was good in
performance
acting.
Yeah, that was good.
I thought he was good in his.
Yeah,
And he's
He
got
got
the
game.
face too. He's got the
he's
face.
got the face.
yeah, he's got.
PK, have you watched a He Got Game
No, I haven't.
with Denzel Washington? You should watch that movie.
Oh wait, I have seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I have seen it, but I've only seen only a couple scenes of it.
the Ray Allen.
If you've seen the movie,
Yeah.
What, the sex scenes?
yeah, exactly.
Of
That's what I was
course.
actually-
This guy, bro.
I'm like, wait, I have seen this.
skip,
scene.
skip,
I'm like,
skip.
oh,
Of course,
no.
bro.
I'm like,
skip.
oh,
Of course,
no.
bro,
I'm
this
like,
guy.
oh yeah, it's there.
Forward. Oh yeah, here. replay. Yeah, but look, Jem, I think Kobe Space Jam 2, that would have been, I'd paid money to watch that. That would have been perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking
Could've
on the
been perfect
movie,
if it was done.
what do you think of the movie, Jobs?
The movie was okay. Like he's not Kobe. He's not gonna win any award on this one.
Mm.
2, he's not Michael. He's not that original. Bro, like Michael Jordan and that Space Jam was so original. Michael wasn't a good actor, but his charisma was there. His originality was there of having a basketball movie. Like, even if Kobe did it, I think that it would not have the same effect as Jordan did. Like Space Jam 2, that's like Jordan 2.0, just like Kobe is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, animation
like-
was solid.
No, I reckon he would have remixed it.
It's not gonna be called Space Jam. It's gonna
Yeah.
be called something else. Like like knowing Kobe.
Yeah, he would have
he's gonna
changed the
one
name.
up.
For
He's
sure.
gonna try to one
He
up
would
it.
have. 100% he would have.
But positive.
Universe Jam.
but positives, animation was solid,
Yeah.
and it gives a lot of positive messages to the kids.
Mhm.
And fun cameos for the older viewers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is it Hanna-Barbera from Cartoon Network?
Barbera.
Yeah.
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 Oh well, Space Ghost, Yogi Bear,
Amazing.
Oh
Captain
my God.
Caveman.
It takes us back, right?
Mm.
I loved all those. Like for me, that's the only reason why I placed this higher than Space Jam 1, just for those cameos.
Controversial.
But that's only because of the
PK, I'm at the
cameos.
beach right now. I'm so chilled, man, and you're doing it.
No, man, you can't. Yeah, it's gotta be Space Jam 1 and 2, because 2's to me. I can't even believe LeBron said I'm gonna do 2. It's like going um the producers of Lord of the Rings after the trilogy and say, hey, let's do Lord of the Rings Part 2. It's already done, right?
It's already done.
Yeah.
He already
already
saved the
done.
world, man.
Yeah. So yeah, but look, I think that was good. Like they tried to make it really good. Like I thought it was gonna be, another flop, but it wasn't. So so I think I'll if I rate Space Jam 1 as, let's say, 7, I'd give 6. Space Jam 2 a 6 out of 10. Which is also Rotten Tomatoes rating, by the way. So.
I love how you put that in.
Yeah. What?
What do you think of
I
it,
don't know.
PK?
Oh, like so. I do like it because the cameos alone, like for a big DC fan and Warner Brothers fan,
Oh yeah,
I love all the cameos and like the nostalgia, like them bringing Looney Tunes back. They don't need to do it at this point in time. No matter how much of a fan you are of the Space Jam 1, they did not have to bring this back. I do wish they brought it back, like maybe 10 years ago
with Kobe.
Yeah, no, I could, yeah, with Kobe. The only reason why is because Looney Tunes were fading out at that stage.
Yeah.
I feel like kids of that generation at the time would probably it'd look more familiar to them.
Sure.
Yeah. I think you make a point there, PK, because I'd say there's a percentage of LeBron fans who are pretty young that they wouldn't know who Bugs Bunny,
They
Bugs
wouldn't.
Bunny is.
I swear, none of
They
them
wouldn't
would.
know. Yeah.
When kids are watching it these days, they're gonna be like, oh wow, Rick and Morty's in this.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only people that they're gonna recognize.
Yeah.
Everyone else, they're like, oh wait, Wonder Woman. Who's the bunny? Who's that duck? Who's like.
They
Oh,
wouldn't know.
Michael B. Jordan's in it. That's the. I'm
Oh yeah,
excited.
that was the cool scene. But I knew straight away when they were like, "We've got Michael Jordan." I was like, "It's 100% Michael B. Jordan."
I got a quick question with that actually. Why do you think that Michael Jordan, like the NBA player, didn't make a cameo in this film? I'm just curious because I'm not a fan.
They need to pay Michael all the money they have.
True.
And not just
I
that.
think it's his what do you call that? His nature, his competitive nature.
Competitive nature.
100%.
I don't think he wants to be in the same what do you call that?
Stratosphere.
Frame.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or in the same frame with LeBron at this stage.
No way.
Like, yeah, he does get. I'm 100% sure that he does get. What do you call that? Threatened by LeBron's, level of greatness. And that's why the story of the whole Last Dance, he released Last Dance after LeBron made the champion and all that. But yeah, it's his competitive nature would tell him, no way, I'm not doing it. We're still competing. If anything, you're still the enemy. Yeah.
100%.
All right. But one thing that I really hate about the film, and for me, it's just this would probably make it the 7, the next level up. I hate LeBron's son in this film. It makes me hate the film. When you watch the first one, you love the kids in this. When you watch the second one, this kid is a spoiled little brat. And I know it's not his actual son or anything, but damn, I hate this kid.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. I was like, oh man, if I was LeBron, I'd just make another one. Go make another one. Leave this kid behind. Yeah. But yeah, seriously, that's what makes the plot a bit, it was losing my attention, because to me it was just like, oh, let's just make a father and son story out of this, and let's just do it this way. and I don't think it was really like well scripted. And the storyline wasn't really made to entice like our generation. But yeah, like you said, yeah, you gotta hate the kid. Like, whoa, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like when I looked at the villain. I wasn't looking at AI as the villain. I was looking at the kid as the villain, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Plus, he made the whole game. He pretty much made the whole game anyway. How do you? Or how did you actually? How did all three of you guys like the Goon Squad?
I think
They
my-
OP'd Dame. They OP'd Dame Lillard, but Dame time was OP as.
Yeah, it was
What
so
a bad
OP.
timing, hey, after that Olympics.
Yeah, and then
Bad timing.
and you played so bad in the Olympics.
I kind of felt like the Goon Squad didn't had a
Too
lot
much
of,
compared to the Monstars.
Yeah, the Monstars had.
They had
And
As
swag.
in-
I feel like the Monsters. I feel like the
Yeah,
Monsters
no,
had swag.
like they made the Monstars feel like these guys were almighty, like very, you couldn't beat them kind of thing.
yeah, and
but-
the backstory behind the Moonstars. Was it Moonstars? Monstars.
Monstars,
Monstars.
Monstars. The backstory behind that was I mean their character, it was actually building their character, so you kind of get into their character as the Moonstars. But with this one, it was like there was a scene with all the players that they took powers from, or no, because well, it was cloned, right? They cloned it and make the character out of it.
yeah,
So it wasn't very like, there was no attachment to it. I wasn't so attached to the Goon Squad compared to the Moonstars.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I thought
But
I just thought the movie as a whole was great. Like, not great. It was good. Sorry, not great. It was good, but it was good for kids. The message behind it. It was fun. I enjoyed watching it myself, and without critiquing LeBron or seeing him as LeBron and hating on him nearly my whole life. But now he's a Laker. I go for the guy because that's my team.
That's it, man.
But nonetheless, the movie was really fun to watch, and it would be sad if all four of us were just here in our 30s and close to 30s, just ripping on a kids movie. Like Jordan, your
I
kids
think it was
watched it,
made for
right?
kids.
Yeah.
I think it was
sounds
made
like-
for kids.
Jordan,
That's like
you've got kids, right? Did they
Yeah,
watch it with you? You didn't go,
No.
oh, this is shit compared to the first one.
Yeah, actually,
I
I
bet
showed
money he
them,
did. That money he
I-
was like, we should watch the original.
yeah, I showed them Space Jam 1, and I said, look, this is the only Space Jam worth watching. So no, I haven't showed them number 2 yet. Space Jam 1, they have seen it, so which was good. Yeah, I'll probably show them Space Jam 2, once we get over Jungle Cruise and all the other
Jungle
stuff.
Cruise.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jungle Cruise, watch that and then watch our podcast after, and then you
Yeah.
can on our review of Jungle Cruise. But it's a good movie too.
Yeah. But yeah,
it's
that
a good
you got it right, Jem. Like it is a kids movie. So we shouldn't be ripping it off because that sounds like us ripping off Sesame Street or some other kids movie.
Elmo's
but yeah,
Worlds Part 2.
that's it. But yeah, so I guess look, it can still. I did enjoyed it. I thought I wasn't gonna get through the first quarter of the movie.
Yeah.
They started it with the kid PK, and it kind of annoyed me when they were practicing on the court, and I didn't like the
Yeah.
kid, and I said like, oh man, this is not gonna be good. But then after that, it's like, okay, let me go watch it.
Hmm.
It's hard to compare the music as well. I mean, like, I'm not gonna diss the music that much because I do like the soundtrack of number 2, but just the first scenes of when you see Space Jam 1, where it's like jam, and then like you hear the whole you see Michael Jordan's whole come up with the intro of Space Jam 1, and with LeBron's one, it just wasn't as hard hitting.
Mm.
And this is someone speaking who's not into basketball.
Mm. Yeah, I think the soundtrack Sorry, I've been talking to the. I've been talking all through the time. Joe, do you want to talk about the soundtrack, Joe boy? It's all about your. It's in your lane. The music.
JoFlow.
Soundtrack.
Give us a 10 bar.
I can't even spell genre, bro.
John.
I don't know anything about music. I think the sound was good.
Yeah.
Like it's very catchy. Like if you watch the videos of kids these days, like it's hypnotizing for the kids. Like if they watch it, they're just glued to it. It doesn't have to be good. Like I watch some of the YouTube videos with like our toddler in like the family friend circle, and man, like I am glued to it too. Like it's not even that good, but they have like some sort of, I don't know, it's just mind control stuff. I'm just theorizing it. Like I'm telling you, man, like you're just glued to it, and then it's just making you watch it, even though it's not good. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I think the soundtrack, in terms of the soundtrack, they kind of market things differently, different generation. Like before, I remember Space Jam, even before it came out of the cinemas, the actual original soundtrack cassette tape, they were selling it already. So you get to know the music before even before, not probably not the OST, no, but they were already playing the music on the radio, and then when you get to the actual movie, it's like, oh yeah, they've been playing that. But
So you know it already.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
yeah, but the Space Jam 2 isn't the same thing. Like it didn't have the same.
There's no iconic song.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no I
exactly.
Believe I Can Fly, even though that's
Exactly.
kind of weird now,
Well,
but
But that I Believe I Can Fly, that's still
Iconic.
a song, and that's still a phrase until now. You would still use it, right?
I think that's a
Like,
big difference. A big difference. Whenever you used to watch Space Jam in the 90s, I Believe I Can Fly was at the start, and you would have to watch the whole video clip before.
Yeah.
So it was so like joined together.
yeah.
I Believe I
was
Can
made
Fly.
for
and-
it, like-
yeah, and Space Jam 1, because they start playing on the court outside, and the song has gone from the video clip and gone straight into the movie.
So I think
There's
that
nothing
one,
iconic like that. Yeah.
yeah. So I think the music part, yeah, definitely. Like that's a big gap. There's a big gap between Space Jam 1 and Space Jam 2 when it comes to the music.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what Jem is saying, there's no iconic music on Space Jam 2 that you could remember. Probably in
Yeah.
the next 10 years from now, you won't even know what they were playing.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
even
true.
remember it now.
That's true. I never even thought of that until you brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, fair enough. What about, so out of 10 though, I'd probably give the film. Oh, I just hate the sun. If they took the sun out of it, I'd probably give it a higher rating. I would give it a. Yeah, it's more than the sun. Yeah, so I'd probably
Get
give
two
it a,
ratings. Give two ratings. One with the sun and one without the sun.
Okay. All right. One with the sun is like 6. One without the sun, 6.5.
See? Yeah. And I think
It's just that inch better. It's just that inch better. But again, I'm mainly loving it because of the nostalgia part. That's why I love the film, because they're bringing back all the Cartoon Network as I was seeing as a kid.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think that's pretty
I thought
dope.
the same as well.
Like, I loved all the Cartoon Network characters, and I think that's
Yeah.
the reason why I just can't stop. Whenever everyone was coming to the basketball court, I kept replaying that. I'm like, oh wow, like people from the Wacky Races.
They had
Oh,
it
like-
as well.
Oh yeah. Like they had
Dexter's was Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory there as well? I can't remember, like, because he's one of the Cartoon Network character.
I'm sure if we zoomed in, we probably
Yeah.
would be able to see him, because he's definitely one of the OGs.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, right? Like, I bet you someone's already done that. They zoomed in and they probably highlighted, oh, this guy from this and this from this and that. Like, there was so many characters in there. Like, imagine all the, like, Jem would probably know this. Imagine all the trademark and the copyrights and all the what do you call that? The royalties for those characters just to be there.
To be
Like,
in there, yeah.
they're owned by Warner Brothers and
Yeah.
they have all the.
I wonder how
license for
they
that.
did all that licensing for that.
Yeah. So,
But it was,
but
you
there
know, what was,
yeah.
you know, oh, sorry. You know, what was,
Yeah, that-
before I forget, you know, what was cool? Ernie Johnson was their jobs.
yeah.
Bro, Elevator Ernie, the GOAT.
Elevator E.
That was probably
let's
one of the
go.
best parts. Ernie Johnson, PK is he was the main commentator. He's probably my favorite guy in the NBA right now. Like, I can't think of a player, a coach, or anything in the NBA right now before Kobe. I mean, like, you know, it was Kobe and then Ernie Johnson. I can't think of anyone else that I love more in the NBA family than Ernie Johnson.
That's
Imagine
pretty
if they had someone else in there, like
Charles.
Charles or
That would have been
Shaq.
cool. Charles Barkley.
or-
That would have been a good cameo because he came from the first one.
Yeah.
And
or
it would have been
Kenny.
a big thing to Michael Jordan because you know how they have because they got beef.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that was who's the other guy in the commentator there? He's the comedian.
He's a
Stan-
comedian. Lil Roy. Wait, no, Lil.
Yeah. Wasn't he from the Cosbys?
Even Game of
He wasn't-
Thrones were in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I swear,
That's
Game
it.
of Thrones characters were in there.
I didn't
Yeah,
know they were
sick.
owned by Warner Brothers. That's crazy.
The HBO. So, Warner Brothers
Turner.
and Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, HBO, right? Because they're HBO, so they're all together.
Yeah, Turner.
Warner
so
Brothers
yeah,
and Turner. Yeah, HBO.
yeah. Because you remember before the a lot of those like Jetsons and Flintstones, they had Turner before. Well,
Yeah.
you don't see Warner Brothers.
That's why. Well, that's why EJ was there. That's why Ernie Johnson was the commentator
Mm.
because Turner
yeah.
makes
So
sense.
if anything, they're
Wow.
all owned by this, you know,
the same big corporation.
That's it. That's it. So that's even that's a big crossover compared to Marvel and Disney would have done. They probably have seen that and said, "Oh yeah, you want to talk crossover? All right, I'm gonna put Snow White."
Allen
and-
Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Charles Barkley would have been Allen Iverson.
I have like a random question for you guys. Just because I've rewatched Space Jam recently. So if you guys were going to so in Space Jam 1, how they became the Monstars, the little small aliens, they stole talent from the NBA players. If you're gonna steal a celebrity, anyone's talent, who would it be?
Just one person.
Just one person. Just their talents.
Okay, if you guys are thinking,
From the
Chris
NBA.
Brown. Talent,
He is
talent-wise,
Brown.
Joe Boy.
Yeah,
Chris Brown can
Brown.
dance,
can
sing,
dunk.
play basketball, can do backflips. Girls,
Talent, not charisma.
he's got charisma.
No,
Brown.
yeah, he does everything, but
He had
would it have
Rihanna.
the same charisma?
I had a joke in my head, but I don't know.
Talent.
I'm like, he has the
You would
talent.
laugh at that, eh, PK? You would laugh. Laughing pretty hard there. Shows your true color. See, I told you all. I told you PK was that guy.
Nah, you're the one who wants to pick his talents. The right hook talent.
How do I know if it was the right hook? Anyways, yeah,
It's
Joe Boy.
actually
What about
hard.
you? Here we go. He's
That's
gonna
actually
come.
so hard.
Joe Boy's gonna
some
come with some
talent.
spiritual shit.
Jimmy Alapag.
Jimmy, fuck.
Jimmy LaFave.
Bro, every time I watch the South Korea game going to World Championship, I always say it like I get goosebumps. Have you watched that one? You remember that one, Jordan?
The
South Korea
one,
versus
yeah.
Philippines in Philippines to get to the World Cup.
Yeah. That was led by Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy
led that.
Alapag, man. And he won a championship in the Summer League too. Sacramento
Yeah.
Kings.
That's it. Yeah. Because he works for the Sacramento Kings now. Yeah.
Not just a good basketball player, but a good coach. See?
That's interesting.
Who's your one, Jordan?
Yeah.
Want to be like
Hope
Joe
it's not
Boy
big
Flores.
director.
Joe Boy,
He can shoot. He can shoot. He can sing. DJ.
the rapper.
He's a vlogger. He's got everything. Complete package. Leave aside Chris Brown. No, it's,
Darkest man.
yeah, I don't know. It's if it was just the NBA, if I was gonna steal a talent from an NBA player, current, should it be current or
Anyone.
anything.
Better be.
Jordan.
Anyone. Anyone.
Anytime.
I'd say
If it's now, there's only one person, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Only one brow.
I
What
can't. I
did you say?
can't.
What?
There's only one man.
No, I'd be. If it was now, I'd be. I'd be.
Allen
Booker.
Iverson.
I'd
Can
be
you show
Devin
that
Booker.
clip, Dev? Can you?
I'll add the clip here. I'll add the clip on. I'll add the clip so everyone knows why this guy keeps shouting out Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson. I think I'd be. I don't know. I don't want to be. Actually, I want to be Jeff Bezos, millionaire guy.
Just
No, but I don't want to lose my
just
hair.
the money guy.
Although yeah, I don't want to lose my hair. Although I'm on my way to that. Maybe Elon Musk. No, probably not him. No, I just want to be like Joe Boy Flores.
Let's leave it at Joe Boy.
Yes.
I was gonna say Jordan too, but
What about you, PK? Who would yours be?
Man, you know what? I've had time to think about this. I have no idea. All I kept thinking about was Bruno Mars.
Chris
For all the
Brown.
girls, that, for all the girls that break my heart, it's just I can just
Oh my
make a song
gosh,
about
this
them.
guy always
Nah.
keeps. He's still simping.
When I was your man. I don't know.
PK, that was good.
Well, thank you. I was,
Oh,
you know, I
good.
was. I don't
Don't,
even
don't lie to the
Still
man.
hear that.
He's
Hey,
got too
'cause-
many
'cause-
yes
'cause-
men around him.
because I can already dance.
That's why
So
he
I'm like, I, don't
sings.
really need, I can already dance. So
Anyways, hey, well, what's your top 3 basketball movies?
He's coming first. He's going first.
I'm gonna pick Like Mike, Above the Rim, and of course Coach Carter.
Good
Coach
choices.
Carter.
Y'all like Coach Carter? Samuel L. Jackson?
PK likes the speech. PK likes the speech, and he goes off that. He's like, "Oh, I'm Timo Cruz."
Coach Carter was more of a. I know it was a basketball movie, right? But it wasn't. I don't think it was a basketball genre. It was more of a gangster paradise or a. What was that Sandra Bullock movie? Like
Like yeah,
That- the backside. The
go-
backside.
blind, blind,
The blind side.
blind,
Blind
side.
side. Yeah. So it was kind of that type of movie. There was less basketball, but more inspirational to me. But still, it's a good movie. It's still a good movie. Above the Rim. What was Above the Rim again? Oh yeah, that's the guy in was that Africa?
no, not that movie. I know
Is
which
that
movie it is.
Kevin Bacon? Is that the Kevin Bacon one?
No. Above the Rim is with Tupac's in it.
Yeah, Tupac. That's
Oh
my.
no, I haven't seen that. But there was a movie by a basketball movie by where Kevin Bacon was. That was one of the. What was that? Let me find that out. But anyway, who's next? You go
Kevin
first,
Bacon.
Joe Boy. Let me remember that.
I know Joe
one, I
Boy.
have a lot.
There's only one. Lab and basketball.
No, that's not even my one. That's not even my one. Guys, that's not my one for the record.
Lab
Okay?
and basketball.
Guys, lab basketball. No. First one, Glory Road. First one, my one is Glory Road. I love Glory Road, especially when I heard Pat Riley's name. I was like, yeah, I know that guy. And then 2, it's very like this one's from childhood. Sixth Man. I don't know if you guys have watched that, but I cried on that movie.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
It's a great movie. And
Was that Sixth Sense? That's the one with Bruce Willis, right?
now third one is White Man Can't Jump.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
very
that's a
funny.
dope-
Movie.
that's a
Good
dope
movie.
movie.
That's
All
a
right.
good movie.
My top 3. My number 1.
Last Dance.
No, let's
Last
go
Dance.
3. No, let's
Last
go.
Dance.
Number
Ernest loves basketball.
No. 3. PK's already got 2 of them, but 3 is Above the Rim, 2 is Like Mike, and number 1, the GOAT, Basketball. Basketball.
Yeah.
Classic.
Bro.
Yeah, see,
That's
none
it.
of
Oh,
these
that's
had
classic.
that. Basketball.
Can I-
I'm gonna put my favorite clip during this. Basketball. Dun, 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 dun.
Can I put that as number 1? Can I put that as number 1?
Bro, I watched that
Basketball.
movie.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why?
Bro, I love that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
love
cool.
that.
basketball, man.
Your
From the
mom.
creators of South Park, Matt and Trey Parker. That's it. That's awesome. Yeah. All right, my top
damn,
3 would
classic.
be I love the Basketball Diaries. Leonardo Tiburcio. No, the Basketball Diaries was really good. I wasn't even expecting Leo in a basketball movie, so that kind of proved how good of an actor he was. Like he is still a good actor. I think he's one of the top like method actors out there. Then the Kevin Bacon movie was The Air Up There. I remember that because
That's when he goes to Africa, right? And
yeah,
he-
that's the one where he
yeah.
goes to Africa,
Good
found
shit.
this guy, and then and actually they played in Africa. Really, it was so good. I watched that movie. I was so young, I don't even know how to play basketball yet, and that's probably how I got into basketball. I was like looking at it, and then because the setting was in Africa, they were just making made up basketball hoops. That's what I did in my backyard as well. So I kind of watched that like 100 times because before it was you rent the Betamax like a VHS player,
Yeah.
and then we got that, and then it'll stay with you for like a week, but then all you can watch is that over and over. And then the last one is Semi-Pro. That's it,
yeah.
Semi-Pro.
Oh yeah. Will Ferrell? Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell. Yeah.
What was that? Wait, what was that special move that he's the one who created it? What is that?
The hook shot. The hook shot.
It's the
And then
alley-oop.
Oh yeah, the alley oop. Yeah, the
Yeah,
alley oop
the
was the
alley-oop.
one in the end. Yeah, they made the alley oop. His mom, he what was that? He passed
Had an
out and then
epiphany. Yeah.
met his mom in heaven, and he's like, "Oh, you will win this game by doing the alley oop." They did the alley oop, and then all of them stopped and said, "What was that?" Yeah, but I love it. Like I love Semi-Pro. Actually, you know what? Semi-Pro's soundtrack is still in my head compared to Space Jam 2. The Love Me, what was that? Love Me Sexy.
Love me sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy.
They played that the whole time. Like this was they should I think Space Jam 2 should have got something out of Semi-Pro.
Yeah, they
And
should have just
Semi-Pro
got
played
that
it to
track.
start and then play it the whole time. So you
yeah.
know, that's it.
Love me sexy.
I guess that's one
Yeah.
thing. Hey, Picker, I guess that's one thing that they could have got, that Space Jam could have got from Semi-Pro, a better soundtrack.
Yes,
That's
that's
it.
true. That's true. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
guys, that is the Curious Canvas. Thank you so much, Joe Boy and Jordan.
Guys, follow everything they've got. I'll put all the links below here in the description. And JoFlow basketball, basketball. Thank you, Joe Boy and Jordan and PK. Don't do it. Don't say your goodbye
Thank you guys
now.
so much too.
Hey, we'll see you down the track. Follow them on
We
YouTube.
will.
Follow us on everything.
Thank you guys so much too.
If you guys are new here to this channel, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a like, it helps us trigger that algorithm. Episode wouldn't have been possible without cyber1systems.com.au. I'll leave all the details around here down below. I'll leave a link as well. If you guys in Sydney or Australia-wide need help with IT services, get in contact with them. They built me a computer so that I'm able to edit all our content efficiently. If you need help with like web platforms or creating an app
or developing something for your brand, yeah, definitely get in contact with them. And we'll see you next time.